Hello, and today we're going to be entering into the arena. As you see, there's some in red, we can't enter those. Generally because either they're too far in the future or they've already happened. The ones in yellow are the ones which are too far below us. You know, lowly champions and even rookies. Even though the rookies are quite OP in some cases, and here we are looking to see. It doesn't really give you much information, it just tells you in general what that category is. It doesn't even say what all the letters mean. And half the time the letters change anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we entered in the B tournament, which is technically for champions, but it doesn't mean we're going to win. Especially since most of the ultimate level competitions, like there's A and S. And the S is incredibly difficult if you don't have max stats and everything. I mean, I don't think he's going to be very difficult. Look at his stats. This is the only point you ever get to actually see the enemy's stats. An MP. And of course we get stunned straight away. That's not very good. Here I am just spamming Ice Statue, what I personally think is one of the best attacks in the game. Possibly the best. Only one that possibly comes close is perhaps Thunder Justice. We've talked about Thunder Justice already, so we'll just leave that, shall we? Anyway, here's our second contestant. Let's see what he's like. Ooh, he has a high brains. Though if you see any with high brains in this context, it's completely pointless. To be fair, our brains are completely pointless to an extent. And we just stun lock him. And we stun lock him again, and again, and now he's actually stunned and dead. That's why I love Ice Statue. Stun lock. You could say it's the most stunning of techniques. My puns are amazing. This one actually seems like it has quite high stats. It in fact has a higher HP than us. It's blocked our attack, but it's never going to actually get anything off. And it stuns us again. We're not doing very well for stuns this time, are we? And basically, if the timer runs out, then it's the one who's done the most damage wins. Not the one with the most health left, the one who's done the most damage wins. So that's fairer. Oh, and also, you didn't really notice it because we never really dropped below high levels of MP and HP, but between fights you don't actually get all your HP and MP back. I think you get about a quarter back. Meaning if you're having a bad time in the early fights, you're going to end up in the final fight with about half your HP and MP. It's very unfair. And so we get some money, and our prize was a restore floppy, which is useful. Anyway, now we're going to head off to Friesland to recruit a couple more Digimon for our city. And of course, Birdmon, being a dick, just drops us right on top of an enemy. Even Ice Devimon cannot stand for the power and glory of Skull Greymon. We're going the wrong way. Oh no, we're not. I know why we're going this way, yes. Show a little bastard why you should obey us. Fear me. Fear my power! The microphone's being really strange today. It's being both very sensitive and very unsensitive at the same time. How strange. Hello! Yeah, like that time we're very high, and now it's just being very low. I mean, it's just a normal inbuilt into the laptop microphone, so it's not a good one. I think it does okay job. I like to blame the microphone as to why, when I sing, it sounds terrible. It's not the fact that I'm a terrible singer, which is probably quite true as well. And who we were trying to meet there isn't there yet. It's Ogremon, by the way, and we're going to refight him again, now that our Digimon's alive again. I mean, he did say meet us next day, but oh well. And it's a good thing he wanted this vest here, because I always like to save for Penguinmon, because Penguinmon's a bitch. Basically, Penguinmon's thing is curling. And he's a cheating bastard. See, how is this a fair competition? We don't even start with the same bloody, like, what are they called? Pucks, I guess? And Penguinmon will always get on the right place. Fuck you, Penguinmon. I mean, the only advantage we have, really, is that the good is right below us, so it's a bit easier to throw it in there. Oh, fuck you, Penguinmon, and everything you stand for. And see, like that! Fucking hell. No one could do that. The angles. And so we try and knock his out the way. I mean, apart from that one we threw first, most of them can be knocked out the way. And sometimes he just gets a whole row of the ones that can't be knocked out the way, throws in the middle, and he instantly wins. And again, does exactly the same perfect shot. Fuck you, Penguinmon. Oh, and if you end up as a draw, he wins. That's another bullshit thing about this. I hate you, Penguinmon. You will burn. I wish you could fight Penguinmon. So I just sent Ogremon after him and just kill him. That was a good throwaway ass though. That was a good one. Now we're starting to win. But can Penguinmon? And he almost knocked... If he knocked us into the bad there, or got into the good, we've been fucked. And now all we have to do is just not fuck anything up. So I just throw it really lightly here, so I don't knock anything anywhere else. Guess be the worst thing that happened then is we'd like just about to win and then, oh, I just fucked it myself up. But he joins the city and opens another curling ring. Fucking curling. Never even seen it, but this game makes me hate it. So there are meant to be brushes, I remember, in actual curling. You have people going in front with a brush. I don't see any brushes in this version of curling. It's very unrealistic curling. And basically with those Mojimon, I think that's what they're called, there's 3 of them, and you have to trade with all of them all the items they want. The only thing that's very difficult to get hold of, really, is the high-speed disc. That can be a bit of a pain. Oh, the omnipotent, that can be very much a pain if you don't just randomly find it. And the fish. Oh, because I hate the fishing in this game. That's another reason I hate Penguinmon, because if you lose to him first time, you then, if you want to refight him, have to go and give him a fish every time. And fishing is not... It's not hard, but it's not exactly fun. It's boring. Boring as hell. I don't know why I go down there. Let's get into another fight. But now, this time, after this, we are going to go and get our revenge. After the death of poor Sealamon at the hands of the disgusting werewolf Digimon and Ogremon. So yes, Wademon takes us back to his hideout. And this time we're gonna win! Though apparently everyone's forgotten what's going on here. So we get the same dialogue as before. And even Ogremon is like, oh, you're here. Oh, what? I didn't expect you to come back. We've only fought once before. And here's Digimon again. But this time we have an ultimate. With Ice Statue. I don't know if I actually... Did I equip him with a... I think oh yeah, now we have 500 brains, so we can actually choose what attack we use. So I just spam Witten's Blast for a bit. It doesn't do much damage, but gets rid of the Gabumon pretty quickly. And also helps just stop them from attacking by stun locking them a bit. I don't know why Ogremon just doesn't give up at this point. And good, we managed to... And here, we managed to finally stun Digimon so we can get a few ice statues off against old Ogremon. And here we are, just ice statuing Digimon. And we also have a war cry, which ups, I think, all our stats? Yes, it does. Or maybe, no, it just upgrades offense. Go! I can't remember what that technique's called. Something like... Data Destroyer. Let's call it that. Go, Data Destroyer. Bit late now, but still. And Waymon does something there. I don't know exactly what. Ogremon says, oh, and then he says he's going to join the city and then doesn't and escapes on his very strange looking submarine. It wasn't really a trick, as such. I mean, he said he was going to join the city and then immediately, as soon as he was just one step away from you, said he was going to run away. I mean, it'd be a trick if he'd run off and then you come to the city and found he wasn't there. That'd be more of a trick. And then you found he'd actually gone and, I don't know, killed Digimon or something. Kind of Machiavellian in a way, that would be. Not really, but still. And more fights. As you see, Ogremon at this point is pretty OP. I'd say he's actually probably our best ultimate we get, apart from our final ultimates. Who just is basically like Ogremon, but just better in every way. Higher stats, faster, more evil, cooler looking as well. Though Ogremon does look very cool. I mean, he's basically just a giant dinosaur skeleton with wings and a missile on his back. And so I have to scold him because he will not accept his medicine. This takes longer than I thought. I probably should have sped this bit up a bit more. Oh well, just take the bloody thing. Okay, and now we're ready for the fight. Because we can't use any items in this fight now. Because this is Ogremon Fight 2, and we're not allowed to give any orders or do anything in fact. But we stun him almost instantly, giving us some time to throw a couple of attacks. Here, Ogremon upping his stats a lot. Luckily he isn't too dumb about that. What's going on, computer? What you doing? Don't trust Windows 8. It always seems to be doing stuff that I don't want it to do. Just then, the screen all went blue, and then went back to normal. I had a feeling it was trying to restart itself, and then stopped. Oh no, it's opening up for... What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Why just just open up my browser again? I don't think I have a virus, I doubt it. Shouldn't. I don't trust you, computer. Well, actually, in fact, we do have a virus, because Ogremon is a virus type, so... we have that, I guess. In fact, we have many virus types. We had Ogremon, Bakumon. Those are only 2 so far, but we get more later. Do we have any other virus types? Who have we had so far? No, I don't think we have. Anyway, so doing that beach cave thing doesn't actually do, again, like last time, doesn't actually get you recruited anyone. Because Ogremon, again, doesn't join the city, nor does Digimon, he just fucks off and we never see him again. We did get a mystery egg, which is in fact, I think our first Digivolution item we found. And this allows you to Digivolve your champion into an ultimate! Into Digitamon. Which is a good Digimon, but the problem with the Digivolution items, they don't up your stats at all, or increase your lifespan. Thus, they are pretty much useless, to an extent. I mean, the only reason you'd use one is either A, because you want your ultimate for aesthetic purposes, or perhaps B, because you're trying to trying to get all the Digimon and there's one you're having trouble with. Stop using that, Ogremon. Use Ice Statue. Freeze him. Freeze his blood. Destroy his cells. Do you think digital monsters are made of cells? They have digital cells? I mean, obviously made of data. But is data, like, on a cellular level, or is it more on a molecular level? But anyway, here we have found the rain plant, which you only get every 15th day. And we can use this to water this plant, because it causes rain. And then we get Digimon. And you have to say that you like vegetables, and then Vegemon will join the city. And once again, one of our very poorly executed conversations where neither person's listening to what the other has to say. This is probably why the digital world, or Far Island at least, has gone downhill, because no one ever listens to each other when having a conversation. They just have a separate conversation, basically. Back to the city we go. Not really much to say at this point, apart from... Well, anyway, we'll see what Vegemon gets to do. Or will we? No, we won't. Okay, I'll just explain it then. Digimon basically is another upgrade to the farm. He makes it so you get sirloins. And also, after you've got your sirloins from him, he sells you vegetables, which I've explained before, the horseradish and super carrots. Anyway, this guy is some random, like, Digimon-esque Digimon. And basically, someone has changed the sign of the mine. We don't know what to. Apparently it's rude. We wouldn't know because we don't speak Japanese. And the localizers couldn't be bothered to change the sign at all. I don't know why. Just being lazy, probably. And yes, here he is again, Ogremon. And to be fair, in this fight he's even weaker than he was in his fight with Digimon. Because he doesn't have Digimon here, and he isn't actually significantly more powerful himself. So this is a much easier fight. And do you think he'll actually join the city after this? Who knows? Maybe. He blocks. And if Ogremon would attack, but we're doing over 1,000 damage each attack, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I do like the fact that Ultimates and Champions do have distinct power levels. It's very difficult to win against an Ultimate if you're a Champion. Unlike in the new Digimon new, I say new is still a bit old, but redigitized, where really Champions and Ultimates don't feel that separate. They're just... Ultimates are a little bit stronger, but not really much stronger. Anyway, so Ogremon now actually finally joins the city. I won't talk about redigitized anymore. There's a lot of problems I have with that game. I like it, but the combat's a bit meh. It has... And the animation is very floaty compared to this game. It looks nice, to an extent, though personally I do prefer the character modes on this a bit. Anyway, enough of me bitching. Goodbye!